Hi everyone, today we are still going to continue on the topic of numbers to 100,000. We are going to focus on writing numbers, in answering questions related to place value, in comparing numbers. We are also going to look at how we can order numbers, and also to form 5-digit odd number as shown in the question you have. So let's take a look at the very first question, which you should be very familiar with by now. Question number 1. Write 11,900 in numeral. Do you still remember what is the meaning of this word numeral? It means to write out the number. So how do you write 11,900 in its number? So remember, we always label 11,000. We label over here as 11,000. Remember, 1,000 has 3 zeros. And for 900, we label it as 900. 100 has 2 zeros. So we work out the working 11,000 plus 900. We always start adding from the ones place. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 9 is 9. 1 plus nothing is 1. 1 plus nothing is also 1. So my answer for question 1 should be 11,900. Did you get it correct? Now let's go on to question number 2. In the number 72,305, the digit what stands for 300. Now for part A, you need to be very careful what are the keywords in the questions. The keywords include the word digit, and it also includes the phrase stands for. So in this case, what is this blank asking for? What is the focus of this question? Yes, this question is actually asking for the digit, because notice that the digit is missing in this sentence here. So what is the digit that stands for 300? Before we can even answer that, remember, whenever we see a number, what must we do first? We must label its place value chart. Let's do it. We always start labeling from the ones place. 5 ones, 0 tens, 3 hundreds, 2 thousands, 7 10,000s. So if you're looking at 300, which digit in the number stands for 300? The answer will be the digit 3. So the answer for part A would simply be 3. Let's go on to look at part B. The digit 5 is in the what place. What are the keywords in this question? They include the word digit and what place. So what you have to ask yourself, what is the question asking for? What is the focus of the question? Is the blank asking you to write down the digit, or is it asking you to write down a place value? Okay, if you notice over here, beside the word digit, there is already a number 5, meaning to say digit has already been written down. So what the question is asking for is actually the place value. So let's look very closely at the digit 5 on the number. It is here. And which place value is this digit 5 in? It is in the ones place. So your answer for part B should be ones. The digit 5 is in the ones place. Let's go on to question C. The value of the digit 7 is what? So again, let's identify the keywords in this question. They include value and digit. Now similarly, ask yourself, what is the blank asking for? Is the focus of this question asking about the value or the digit? Now, same thing, notice that beside the word digit, there is already a number 7. So the digit has already been told to you. What the blank is actually asking for is the value. So what is the value of digit 7? Let's look at where digit 7 is in the number. It is here, 7, 10, thousands place. So if you want to write the value of 7, 10,000, how should you write it as? What is the meaning of the word value? It means to write down the actual number. So how do you write the actual number of 7, 10,000? Now remember what Ms. Pang said? 70,000. That is how you should write down the answer. So it should be 70,000. So this is the answer for part C. Now let's go on and look at question number 3. Question number 3. Fill in the blank with the correct answer. Let's take a look at part A. 10,000 more than 26,781 is blank. So what are the key words that you have to underline or highlight in this question? The other words, more than, is. More than means plus, is means equal. And because the question has given you this number 10,000 more than 26,781, which place value do you focus on? You should focus on the 10,000s place. So because it is more than, what will happen to the digit 2? It becomes a digit 3. So your answer would be digit 2 becomes a digit 3, and the rest of the digits remain the same. And therefore, your answer for part A would be 36,781. Let's go on to part B. What is 1,000 less than 32,849? Same thing, let's underline the keywords. Less than means minus, is means equal. And in this case, the question is asking about 1,000, 1,000. So which place value do you focus on? Yes, we focus on the thousands place. And because it is less than, so what will become this digit 2? What will this digit 2 become? It will become digit 1. So let's write down the answer. Digit 3 stays the same. Digit 2 becomes digit 1. Digit 8, 4, and 9 will remain the same. And therefore, your answer for part B will be 31,849. Let's take a look at part C. What is 1 more than 73,951? So same thing, let's underline the keywords. Is means equal, more than means plus. And the number given in this question is the number 1. So which place value do we focus in? That will be the ones place. So the other digits remain the same. What will digit 1 become? Yes, because it is more than, you need to add 1 to this digit 1, and it will become a digit 2. And therefore, all the other digits remain the same. 73,950. Whereas the last digit over here, digit 1, will become a digit 2. Hence, your answer for part C will be 73,952. Let's go on to the last part of this question, part D. 100 less than 65,237 is blank. Similarly, let's underline the keywords in this question. They include less than means minus, is means equal. You are given 100 less than the number. So which place value should we focus in? That's right, we should focus in the hundreds place. So what will happen to this digit 2 over here? Instead of digit 2, it now becomes a digit 1. And all the other digits will remain the same. So my answer should be 6 remains the same, digit 5 remains the same, digit 2 becomes digit 1 or 3. Yes, because it is less than, so digit 2, now you minus 1, it becomes digit 1. Digit 3 remains the same, digit 7 remains the same. And therefore, my answer will be 65,137 for this question. Alright, next, let's look at question number 4. Arrange the following numbers in decreasing order. Now you need to know what is the meaning of this word decreasing. Okay, decreasing starts with the letter D. So basically you can compare it with this word down. It's going down. In other words, you can also represent it as it is arranging numbers from the greatest to the smallest. So they are actually asking you to arrange the number from the greatest number all the way to the smallest number. So how do we go about doing this? You are given 4 numbers. So what you do first is you draw the place value chart. Then thousands place, hundreds place, tens place, and the ones place. And you put the numbers into the place value chart. Let's put the first number in first, and we have 73,621. Then let's put the second number into the place value chart. We have 73,612. The third number into the place value chart, we have 73,216. And finally, the last number into the place value chart, we have 73,126. So now, remember what is your focus of the ordering of these numbers over here? You would like to start with the greatest number. So this is your focus. Okay, so when you compare numbers, in your mind you should focus on writing down the greatest number first. So when you compare numbers or when you order numbers, which place value do we focus in first? Do we focus on the ones place, the tens place, the hundreds place, the thousands place, or the 10,000s place first? Yes, we should focus on the greatest place value, which is the 10,000s place. So what we do? We cover up all the other place values and we just focus on the 10,000s place. Which digit is the greatest? Look, they are all digit 7. So, you cannot compare the 10,000s place. So you move your hand, and now you focus in the thousands place. What do you notice now? You notice that they are all digit 3. So can you do a comparison? Can you see which is the greatest digit? No, you can't. Uh-oh. So you got to move on to the hundreds place. Now focus on the digits in the hundreds place. Which digit is the greatest? Yes, digit 6 has the greatest digit. So you focused on the first two numbers. You move on to the next place value, and that is the tens place. Which digit 2 or digit 1 is a greater digit? It will be digit 2. Yes. So what is the greatest number out of these 4? It will be the first number over here. So this will be the greatest number. Let's write it down. 73,621 is the greatest. So after we have written it down, let's strike it off so we know that this number has been used. Now we need to go on to the next greatest number. Look at the remaining 3 numbers. Which is the next greatest number? So you start to compare again from the 10,000s place. So focus on the greatest place value, that is the 10,000s place, and you compare. Which digit is the greatest digit in the 10,000s place? They are all the same. So we move on to the next place value, that is the thousands place. Let's compare. Which digit has the greatest digit? They are all digit 3, so we cannot compare. And we go on to the hundreds place. Which digit is the greatest digit in the hundreds place? Yes, digit 6. So we now know that the second greatest number is this number over here, and we're going to write it down. 73,612. After we are done writing, remember to strike off the number to remind yourself that you have written the number down. Let's go on and look for the next greatest number. So similarly, we are going to compare starting from the greatest place value first, which is 10,000s. Focus on the digits in the 10,000s place, the remaining 2 digits. Which digit is greater? They are both the same. So can we do a comparison? We cannot. So we got to look at the next place value, which is the thousands place. Look at the remaining digits. They are both 3. Can you do a comparison to find out which digit is greater? No, you cannot. So you move on to the hundreds place. Look at the remaining digits 2 and 1. Which is the greater digit? Yes, the greater digit is the digit 2. So the number here will be the next greatest number. So let's write it down. 73,216, and we strike it off. And therefore, we have our very last number as the smallest digit, which will be 73,126, and we strike it off. So this will be the answer for question 4. When we arrange the numbers in decreasing order, that will be from the greatest number to the smallest number, and the answer is as shown over here. Let's go on to the very last question of this worksheet. Question number 5. Form the greatest 5-digit odd number with the following digits: 1, 4, 6, 0, and 9. So let's take a good look at the question and identify the keywords in the question. They would like us to form the greatest 5-digit odd number using the following digits. So because they would like us to form 5-digit number, so what we can do first is we draw 5 lines to remind ourselves that there are 5 digits in this number. Okay, and they would like an odd number. So if you like an odd number, the last digit must be an odd number. Okay, so the last digit over here must be an odd number. Okay, the rest of the digits in front, it does not matter whether it is odd or even, but the last digit must be an odd number. So next step, we got to identify out of these 5 digits which of them are odd and which of them are even. Digit 1, is it an odd or even number? Odd one out. Okay, so 1 is a odd number. Okay, so if we know that odd numbers starts with 1, what is the next odd number? 3, next 5, next 7, next 9, and so on and so forth. How about even numbers? It will be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, so on and so forth. So let's label digit 4, it will be an even number. Digit 6, it will be an even number. Digit 0, it will be an even number. Digit 9, it will be an odd number. Okay, so now after we are done deciding the odd and even number, we need to remind ourselves that we need to form the greatest 5-digit odd number. So greatest means the number in front must be as big as possible, whereas the number at the back must be as small as possible. So let's fill up the last digit first. We want an odd number that is very small. So if you focus here, we have 2 odd numbers, digit 1 and digit 9. Between these 2 odd numbers, which one is smaller? Digit 1. So digit 1 should be the last digit. After using it up, we strike to remind ourselves that we have used up the digit. Then now we can go on to fill up the remaining digits. Remember, we want the greatest 5-digit number, so the number in front must be very big. Out of the remaining digits, which is the greatest digit? Digit 9. So we strike, followed by digit 6. We strike, followed by digit 4. We strike, and the last digit will be digit 0. We strike. And therefore, the answer for question 5 will be 96,401. This is the greatest 5-digit odd number that can be formed with the given digits. With that, we are done with this worksheet. Thank you.